Andaye Nayayo Imdave Naidam Dam Deo Indave Neya Intorava Imdeno Imdeye Istam vayanin torai en veachtan maha Isoranan deveo in tuchvalnan ye Toren wachen ishende ven haiden veo Inye vanam Torah Induka Danach suach nach Vasichte Hey Indava Indava Toren wach nim toren handeva Istan wach nim deve in tonoyo In shendeve yenen tam tam wach in vei Endavaya in donoyunde Isorum vachnandavaya intam Istanachwan indonon intorai inye Havich nintoram Enayam Torah Istuchtan wach nim deve hintaya Dondoyana min veya hintaya Istanam wach nim deve tam tam ya Istuchnam Tasuchtam Danach wisst echten honokal Eshua vasach visua nayashie yananaha Anasuch wisten echno Itaka such tam vishe noch nachal Tasuch Tanananan tasuch tach vishe Ich such dann je vistur turkavas nantachnao. Das vidnech vestechna. Such, tal hi anaktam jechve. Istan anach nach yonokas vistene ene ehe. Satnam, thank you so much for joining. My name is Jean. Thank you for being here and thank you for listening and receiving and connecting. So this is like the last one in this series of like our clear abilities that I was bringing like these transmissions through, right? And this one is all about clear sentience, I think was the thing, right? The clear knowing, clear cognizance, the clear knowing, like being like just knowing things. So first of all, because I have quite a something to share, okay. But first of all, I just want to speak about the claircognizance. This is the first thing that I actually truly the first my first experience of divinity that I received, because I've been speaking about these abilities as like powers, which they are, but ultimately it's just you connecting with God, right? Ultimately it's just you connecting with divinity. It's you just being in the will, in the flow of God, of Creator. So clear. So that was it's one of the first things. Oh, it's actually something that was always there, even since a child. In hindsight, and I'm sure it's actually that way with everybody, no matter how unspiritual you are, no matter what religion you are, etc. Because that connection can never be broken. Truly, it's just us not being aware of it. But so recently, especially last night, I went through a very intense experience of being made aware of my actions, being made aware of how I interact in this world, things that I do that I'm not even aware of. So, this clear cognizance prayer is actually going to bring a lot of clear knowing. You're going to realize how you have been. For me, it was me realizing very, very strongly, very clearly how I have been projecting my own trauma onto my reality and onto my world without even realizing it, okay? Um, Allowing my trauma to actually kind of take on a life of its own, allowing my trauma to, and like I understand how this is like a self-defense mechanism in a way, like it's psychologically this kind of thing. It's just a very, very profound experience that I'm currently having, and once again, obviously, this experience, this new level of awareness, this new insight has led me back to Jesus again. It's leading me back to Christ. Like I'm not surprised at that at all, because that's what keeps happening to me. It's just like every time it's just a newer level of experience, a newer level of perspective, a newer level of, you understand, because you're connecting with me, right? So yeah, just once again, I've been having a lot of downloads and a lot of understanding and knowing in regards to the Trinity, in regards to who it is that God is, like the Creator, who it is that the Holy Spirit is, and who it is that Christ is, and what my purpose is in regards to this Trinity, this like Godhead thing of being. But like with that, I'm also experiencing like the past pagan, like I'm still experiencing the other spirits, I'm still experiencing the other gods, like looking at me, and my ancestral spirits kind of vibes, like looking at me and experiencing everything that I'm. It doesn't really matter. This transmission, this prayer is going to bring a very clear knowing for you. It's going to, at least that is my prayer for you as well, to bring this clear knowing, this absolute clarity to you, because that is what I'm receiving, and it's just so fucking profound. I don't completely know, like I'm hoping that I'm conveying it properly, but I also do understand that the people receiving this message are like those who have ears listen and those who have eyes see kind of vibe. So yeah, that is what I'm sharing today. That is what I'm gifting. That is my prayer. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you resonate. If you want to donate, my donation, my PayPal is in the description box. If you want to have a session with me, my email's in the description box down below as well. And yeah, so I'm sure you can see. I'm sure you can see that this new download, this new level of understanding, which isn't really new. It's once again, it's something that I've known. It's something that I've experienced before. It's just such a more deeper, more profound, more peaceful layer occur at every moment, in every level, every new level. And what keeps on being conveyed to me is grace, the grace of God, the grace of Creator, the grace of Christ. Um, yeah. I know people have like a lot of issues with the Bible, with God, especially in regards to the Old Testament. The evilness and the evilness of God or whatever. But I've been experiencing a lot of clarity and a lot of downloads in regards to Jehovah, in regards to Christ, in regards to who Jehovah truly is. Um, yeah, so thank you for being here and thank you for connecting. I'm gonna do a quick transmission. I want to say prayer because that's what I'm being guided, because it is a prayer. It's a prayer from God to God. You know, that's what speaking in tongues is. That is what light language is. Whatever you want to call it. It's a complete just surrender to Creator in order to pray whatever is needed. Like it's praying. I'm gonna fucking say praying. If you don't like it, then okay. Ta ana a su ana ana tan bieshe ai al artu vistono. Ni vester sursan a ana anartach tartuka si vistichne ai histochno yo. Thank you so much for connecting, joining once again. I'm sending you so much peace, love, joy, flow, growth, abundance, prosperity, and love and grace of God, the love and grace of Creator, which is Christ. May you experience the Holy Spirit as I am truly experiencing the. You know what? And those of you have. Bear with me. Those of you who I just saw 11:11. Those of you who have been watching me know that I continuously go through these like Christ things, and there's like a reader that I actually listen to every now and then. I'm not going to mention names, but I saw that this reader is also all of a sudden like very into the Bible, and it's because the Holy Spirit is working. I'm not all of a sudden into the Bible, but like the Bible and Jehovah and Christ is making like a resurgence because it's time. You know, like I truly believe it's, yeah, Jean. People have been saying this for so long, but like we are the embodiments of the new earth, right? We are that. Like. So that's all I want to say. Okay. There's a reason why so many light workers. Remember, we as light workers are still human, so we sin. We like divination, for instance. Reading cards is it's not correct according to the Bible, but it's by the grace of Christ that we are able to utilize this for the glory of God, if that makes sense. But like, might not be that way. I don't want to put anything into. I don't want to put words in God's mouth, actually. So whatever. That's what I wanted to share. You know, that's how I see it, at least, this grace of God, and that's what this clear knowing is. I hope I'm not seeming too like hectic or manic or whatever. It's just a lot of energy flowing and a lot of yeah. That is part of this clear knowing. It's accepting this absolute grace and absolute the grace of Creator is allowing me to basically be this sinful human being, but the sin being like burnt away, washed away, made beautiful by the grace, if that makes sense. Let's see what happens. Okay, that is all I'm gonna say. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. Because I have no fucking idea. You know, God keeps on like surprising me and changing my inner being, as I'm sure 1313, as I'm sure a lot of people also resonate with. So, but I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna leave you with that. It's already a lot of energy just with the prayer that it was brought through for us to deal with and for us to integrate, and I'm still integrating. But I'm sending you so much love, and I'm sending you like the Holy Spirit, this Holy Spirit that I keep experiencing, this Holy Spirit that I keep experiencing, this energy that I keep experiencing. I want to create more and more and more of this energy and consciousness within my being and in my life and in my reality, and especially on my YouTube, because I want to share it here with you, and I want you to feel this. I want you to experience this. I want you to experience this grace. I want you to experience this this feeling and knowingness of everything truly just being okay, and you being a chosen child of the Most fucking High. Like, that is not just like some small thing I'm saying. It's a proper thing. Being the child of the King of everything is quite a profound status to hold for us. So yeah, know that and release all doubts about that. And I'm saying that to myself as well, you know. Anyway, I love you. Bye. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.